March has traditionally been one of the worst crypto months in the entire crypto year. Generally, January has been a weak month simply for tax profits and obviously selling a bit for taxation. February has historically been a very strong month, and March historically a weak month. And so what I want to do is I want to look a bit data. How could 2021 be for crypto March? And then what's this mean? What should you be doing? And yeah, kind of give some perspective and all that. If you're interested, stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey and welcome to today's video. My name is Julian. On my channel, it's all about making you crypto fit. I discuss the beautiful world of cryptocurrencies, decentralization, blockchain, but most of all, Bitcoin. It's the mother of all cryptocurrencies. And while there are many interesting alternative coins or altcoins, well, the mother of all coins kind of directs where the market goes most of the time. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, you want to subscribe. Click the subscribe and the bell icon. And yeah, on Twitter, I hope you follow me. On LinkedIn, the same thing. I hope you are getting value out of this. And if you're watching this again because you're coming back, welcome back. Please consider supporting the channel by clicking an upvote. Give me a like or a heart. Share the stuff. It's really, really important. And I think there's a lot of value in it. I discuss these things from a neutral standpoint, from an objective standpoint. I try to give you all the data and the facts. I don't try to hype or I don't know, try to predict where stuff is going. I think that's impossible. Yeah, but so let's dive right into the video. I prepared a small presentation and yeah, you will see, it's a bit of an overview. Well, what you can see here straight away, March has historically been a weak month, right? So it has only been 2 months, and let's kind of, I think especially the early months here, the early years here are not that representative, to be honest. But I think especially when we look back, yes, 2013 been a solid month, but look, 2017, which is kind of comparable to 2021 from an expectation standpoint, has been a minus month. Here, it's been a positive month, right? Other than that, only 2019 been a positive month together with 2013, if we look historically. February has historically been one of the best months, and so has been Q2. His Q2 in general has been a very, very, very strong month, and Q4. Historically, you can always learn a bit here, right? Q1 has always been a bit turbulent. Q2 positive. Q3 always been turbulent. Q4 always been positive. So I expect 2021 to be very similar with that kind of scheme. So I thought Q1 always a bit, well, kind of turbulent. But so, yeah, just kind of keep this in mind. Wow, I hate Mondays. Daniel, thanks so much for the channel support. That's super nice of you. Yeah, but so let's discuss a bit. What do I expect? Well, looking at the predictions here, stock to flow metrics have been very spot on, to be honest, right? And we've been outperforming this kind of metric here, where we went close to 60,000. And I was saying, hey, we're a bit too fast when it comes to what the prediction models here say. And for mid-March, the prediction says around 53,000. Putting this into perspective, right now we are around the prediction for February. So for anyone here, and this is really, really key now, for anyone here that feels we're in a bear market or we're in a crash or, oh my goodness, guys, we're in the exact opposite. We are up year to date 60%. We are super solid. We just had another strong month. Yes, I know the last week in February was negative, but the entire month was super bullish, right? So we are in a super strong trend. We're actually outperforming the projection that's based on the stock to flow model. And that model predicts that at the beginning of Q3 here, we should be at around 100,000. And a lot of this is going to come in Q2. So don't underestimate what's happening here, right? I really want to highlight that. That's very, very, very important. I had a call actually with a small investor group last week with Michael Saylor. I think pretty much anyone knows him today. I'm going to post that video. We need to do some editing. We need to cut out a couple of things. But the key thing here, and this is the learnings here I wrote down were in German, but the learnings here are so powerful. And one of those learnings is that he doesn't look at the scale in hours or days. he looks at it in 200 weeks averages. That's his time horizon, 200 weeks, right? So we're talking about 4 years here. Now I looked at the metric, 200 weeks, we are constantly uptrending, and actually the Bitcoin price never dipped below the 200-week average, never did. So super, super bullish, but again, this is long term. He had a very good quote, and that said, you're buying at the Bitcoin price that you deserve. And I totally believe that, right? So many people right now in the markets, they think super short term. They're like, oh my goodness, the price has been going down with the bear market. I mentioned this a couple of times. The drop of 20-25% is more than expected. You shouldn't be surprised. February is a very, very, very bullish month, right? We're finishing like over 40% in a month. Look at how many other months we had where we finished over 40%. It barely happens, right? So very, very, very bullish. Just kind of keep this in mind. Very important in all of this. Yes, March is probably going to be not an exciting month. I would be surprised if we see a very strong month in March. And I don't want to be the party pooper here. I just want to be like putting everything into perspective. We are outpacing the expectation. We are outpacing everything. So if you ask me for my expectation for March is going to be probably like a plus minus kind of month. Maybe we go a bit plus, a bit minus. Maybe we finish at around 50,000. That would be my expectation. Anything out that would be insanely positively surprising. And hey, even if we're dipping down to 40,000, I mentioned this a couple of times, I really don't care. So what I want to give here is the following. There will be so many people here doing chart analysis, doing technical analysis, and they will tell you, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to do. I'm not kidding. A lot of this is so short-term focused, where a lot of people might be lucky and a lot of people might be unlucky. If you're taking profits, do it. If you're buying, do it. Just keep the long-term time horizon, all this. I am not taking profits. I see this long-term. And I think if you're using the weaknesses, especially in the bull market, and if you don't see that we're in a bull market right now, if you're not buying the dips in the bull markets, it really doesn't make any sense to me, right? So just keep this in mind. And guys, if you are losing like focus or losing your optimism right now, zoom out. We are so bullish year to date. February has been such a strong month. People just forget that because their entire kind of time horizon is so super short. And yeah, I think that's the thing that's just, that to me is key in all of that. Keep this in mind. So thanks so much for the support, guys, especially Daniel. I love the chart pattern. Best chart analysis I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm telling you, doing my best here. Yeah. Guys, I hope this gives you some value. I hope that gives you some ideas. Look, I don't care about March. I really don't. I care about this over the long term, and I think this is extremely bullish. So that's where I think the entire journey is going. I just want to I'm here because I really want to put the right perspective in you. To me, it's not about day to day. It's not even about week to week. It's probably not even on a month to month. It's about like Michael Saylor says, it's about years, right? And if I compare this over time, the direction is as clear as it can get. Never forget that. With this, hope I see you next time. Yours truly, Julian. Bye-bye.